My name is Ruben Aguirre, and my mother just recently got released from the hospital. She had stage 4 cancer, and she went to 2 major surgeries, which left her unable to care for herself. My father or my family could not provide 24-hour service or home care service, so it left my wife and I in a bind looking for services. The hard thing about that is that you don't know all these places. You don't know what they're going to do for your family. So care of my mother day to day, to the point where they're treating them like family members, meant the world to me. Obviously, you got to factor in quality for price and whatnot. So I did my research and I came across home care assistants. And one thing that really stuck out to me is that they were more than willing to work around my military schedule and to assist my mother in home with not just basic needs, but companionship. I mean, having the provider making me feel like I had another relative while I was away at work was everything from the food she prepared for my mother. You know, I'd come home from work and she made enchiladas or she made cocido. These are basically some comfort foods that my mother, that she really needed at the time, because, you know, my mom's usually the one cooking. She's the one providing the big comfort foods for the family, and now having someone that can give her that same kind of comfort food that she gave for us as children meant the world to my mother. In conjunction with just having that companionship to walk through the door every day, being in a long military day, to see that my mother was happy, that's all that meant to me, that she was throughout the day with someone that was almost family, pretty much family instantly. My mother was always the one to be on the go, you know. Her being roughly 20 years older than me and this coming so abruptly, I mean, it kind of put a stop to her life as we knew it. You know, she was the kind of person to spontaneously say, hey, let's go do this. So when she was bedridden, Josefina, her provider, was actually there with her to help her out, get her to Jamba Juice, get her to Starbucks, get her out of the house. And that really meant the world to her, because she didn't have to stop her life. She was recovering, but at the same time, she had opportunity to still be herself and get around and feel like she was still gonna make a bounce back and fight this cancer off. And I think Josefina was the one that provided that for her, because she was willing to assist her in her going out with her in daily activities and pushing her to get back to her old self, which really made her more overall happier than she would have been by herself at home. I would happily recommend home care assistance to any friends or family that were looking for some kind of assistance with their loved ones. Being the fact that they were there on time daily, it was easy to schedule around my working hours. The staff to work with was amazing, the interactions. But at the end of the day, you can rest assured that your family is taken care of, like it's someone in your family. That in itself is worth every ounce of research I did in looking for a good provider. So that made me feel wonderful. So did Mom.